The Controller of Budget, Margaret Nyakang'o, has sounded a warning over wastage in government, especially on loan commitment fees and foreign and domestic travel. Nyakang'o, who appeared before the National Assembly Committee on Public Debt and Privatization, says reducing non-essential expenditure will help reduce the budget deficit and ultimately reduce the debt servicing burden. Govt reports.
The country is staring at bigger problems if government fails to tame the growing appetite for foreign and domestic travel and other forms of wastefulness. This is the warning from the Controller of Budget, Margaret Nyakang'o. While appearing before the National Assembly Committee on Public Debt and Privatization, Nyakang'o has raised the red flag over what she terms as wastefulness in government, despite over-reliance on borrowing to finance budget deficits and development projects. The Controller of Budget says the focus of the government should be on travel, which in this financial year has consumed more than 9.5 billion shillings.
I was lucky to go to Turkey last year on an ISPAC trip. The whole room was full of Kenyans and was being facilitated by a Kenyan. So what do you ask yourself? Why didn't these people sit in Mombasa and have a Kenyan facilitate them? Did they have to fly to Turkey, to Istanbul?
Another avenue which is costing taxpayers money is commitment fees on loans, despite cases of poor project readiness, delayed disbursements of the cash sought, and inefficiencies in loan utilization. In the first 9 months of the financial year 2024-2025, Kenya paid 770.5 million shillings as commitment fees.
We found out that we signed loans before the project implementers are ready. So they are surprised to be told there is money here for you. So can you start? They say, wow, we didn't know there was money.
A move, she says, adds pressure to the debt servicing burden, which, if not addressed, will likely lead to the country defaulting on its obligation.
If we continue doing the wrong things, then we are headed in the route of defaulting. But if we amend our ways and start doing the right thing, and I've just said now, if we go to the TSA, we will make massive savings, and those savings will go towards the repayment, and then we don't have to borrow as much as we are borrowing now.
Nyakang'o has also pointed at rising salaries, allowances and miscellaneous costs, projected to grow from 4.08 billion to 4.67 billion shillings. This comes on the backdrop of reduced disbursement of pensions and gratuities.
Just when we have collected enough from KRA to pay something, to pay the pensions, you know what happens? I find 6 requests for Article 223. People need to spend outside the budget. And they need it now, today.
The Controller of Budget now wants the government to conduct rigorous debt audits, which should guide future borrowing and repayment strategies. Govt, Citizen TV, Nairobi.